corner to see measuring this. So we should say measure. This is the laser. It goes from there to there.
Length equal 1 feet and 9 inch.
This is, and today I bring an item that I am very psyched to introduce to you guys. So this is pretty much 3-in-1. It does some great features. It has, first of all, it's a stud finder, and if you see in the back, you can see all the objects. And of course, it also is a measuring tape, believe it or not. Also, it comes with voice activation, really nice and neat. They give you the manual, they give you a charging because there's no battery required. There's already batteries built in. It will last you a long time, of course. We're gonna take a look at it and see what you get. So, first of all, let's go ahead and start with the item itself, all right? And we're gonna crank it up. So if you guys can see right now, we're at measuring tape. So we're gonna do measuring tape, but this is very important on the top. Right now we have audio, and then we're gonna have to measure from the bottom. So that means that it's gonna start from here, tracking it. So if you could change it to even start from here or any direction, the side and so forth. But right now we're just gonna end our battery life, if you guys can see it. And right now, how many inches away from certain things we are. Laser pointing, all you gotta do is measure, and if you guys can see the pointing.
Continuous measurement.
So if you guys can see it, it gives you the measurement exactly from the back end to the front. And if you guys can see it, it changes. Of course, if I block it closer, and then if I block it, there's a little delay too. There's an answer there. Now you could get rid of the audio, but you could save some of the measurements here. In fact, you could go distance.
Length equal 1 feet and 1 7/16 inch.
So it gives you a lot of measurements. Survey, it's pretty much you could survey wherever.
Metal.
So you could detect metal, wood.
Metal.
So let's get rid of the survey again. Survey will be actually for your stud finder, all right? Negative and plus, all right? It's also the volume too that you control, and other features too. So you can always hold the button here where it says survey. Hit the survey once, hold it down, and we go to actual memory. Memory units, you could change it. You could turn off the voice. So you could change your units instead of inches, all right, to centimeters and so forth. Offset, sensitivity, and metal calibration, and about. It's pretty simple. Easy to charge the system. You can measure long distance. It could go, so when you buy a measuring tape, some measuring tapes are standard 25 feet. This will go way over. As long as the laser is visible, it can measure the actual, and it's the actual room, and it's very, very accurate from one location to another. I actually use it in the field. I'm gonna get some footage if I can of me using it on one of our trailers, measuring some of the measurements that we have. Instead of using a measuring tape, which is heavy, this is really light. One of the lightest ones I've had. This is an awesome feature. You could hang it on your belt if you're on the construction sites. You could do all sorts of things with it, but I actually like this very much because instead of me taking measuring tape, I take this with me, and if it's too loud, you could turn off the audio. You could do measuring by, and then also you could save stuff in here, which
Single measurement.
so you can save some of the measurements and come back to your desk and write them down. You don't need to have a pen or a pencil. You could just take this on the road. Very simple, easy to charge. Stud finder / laser measure. Measure up from here all the way to the top. And you hit measurements again, and it tells you.
Length equal 2 feet and 10 15/16 inch.
You turn it off here, and it sees. All right, so we're gonna measure to see how accurate it is from wall to wall. So right now, I'm gonna have Noli measure this. Hold it against the wall. Hold it against the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and measure it. And the measurement is not accurate, but it's about 15. It's about 12 feet. That's how much we got. So 12 feet. All right. So let's see how much it is digital. All right, let's measure it. All right, we got our laser measurements. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do our measurement. So we're gonna try from wall to wall. I'm gonna see, pin it out measurements. So that's 12 feet, 12.8, and so the other one was 12 feet, 12.5. It was a little inaccurate, so this is actually more accurate than that one. Now, another thing I'm going to show you guys. All right, we're going to use our stud finder here. See how it tells you how to, we're going to do our stud finder. And our stud finder, there's one there. There's another one right there. That's one right there. So we can mark it where your studs are at. And I know that for a fact because if you can see, I have the actual. And you can see the pole here. So it's right there. Here's another one. So you guys can see the water hose is way out there. It actually stretches more than a couple feet away. We're looking at right now. We're looking at measurements. Over 50 feet.